Morning, friends. How are you? So, real quick, I've done a recent recording around something I call the uncomfortable truths, and that's really taken off. It's gotten a lot of interest. And what I thought I would do is take an opportunity to re-record an opening video for my free, 100% free real estate investing course on Teachable. I believe it's called One Rental at a Time Works. I first recorded that 5 or 6 months ago. And after helping a lot of people, getting more feedback, seeing this uncomfortable truths idea take off, I thought I would spend some time creating my top 10 list. I thought I would sort of share with you here, but also make it the opening video because I think understanding and appreciating the uncomfortable truths and treating them for what they are is, kind of, have a cusp of truth in them that if you don't appreciate it, it can hold you back or maybe hold somebody back in your network. So I'm going to go ahead and record this, share it freely. Again, it will be the new opening section to the One Rental at a Time Works course on Teachable. That again is my 100% free course. I think it's, 90 minutes, maybe 120 minutes long, just meant to be that introductory and sort of what we're doing. Everything I do is called One Rental at a Time, One Rental at a Time. It's the Amazon book and all of that. So why don't we record this? And I did make it a PowerPoint, so let's share this and we'll go ahead and get started. All right, so let me move this out of the way. And again, we're going to talk about what I call my top 10 uncomfortable truths. So real quick, we're going to first talk about what it is. What is an uncomfortable truth? And then we're just going to run through my top 10 list. It's we're going to treat each one uniquely, but it is, it's not meant to be in an order. I don't think anybody suffers from all 10 at one time. I think you will see yourself or perhaps see yourself in a few of them. But any of them has the chance to really stop you in your tracks or prevent you from making the progress in this business. And thus, I want to shine a light on them. I want to call them out. I want all of us to recognize them, sort of put them in their place, and then deal with them as we go forward. So what is an uncomfortable truth? Well, first off, the uncomfortable truth has that shred of reality in them. It has, it can be looked at in a way that's either negative or positive. It can, it has that thing that's just enough truth in it that if you don't, give it the respect, it really can prevent you from moving forward. I think they all need to be respected. They need to be given the attention they deserve. I don't think any of them can just be kind of dismissed. It's when you dismiss a truth that they can often come back and bite you because you haven't really put it in its place and given it the respect, as I call it. So make sure that you do. I don't think if you appreciate them, they shouldn't stop anyone. The problem is they're not appreciated, discussed, highlighted, and put in their place. And thus, when they are just, not appreciated, they can sneak up on you and prevent you from having some success. And you never know which one can stop you, or maybe someone in your network, maybe your significant other. So maybe you're impacted by, number 3 and 6, but maybe your significant other is number 8 and 9. And again, I'm just throwing numbers out there, not trying to get priorities or shout out to anyone in particular. It's just random numbers. But the idea is, whatever impacts you may not impact someone else. So appreciate them for what they are. They can be, they can stop you or prevent you from moving forward at a fast or at a big enough pace, or others. So that's what I want to highlight about just the concept of an uncomfortable truth. So here we go. Number 1. Sacrifice, living below your means, reducing expenses, playing good defense are keys to starting and long-term success in this business. I wish it was different. I wish I didn't have to start this with sacrifice matters, living below your mean matters. The reality is they've always mattered. There's a lot of very frugal, rich people. And it's because when you live on less, when you understand a need versus a want, you can invest more and you can get time on your side and you can do all these things. I can tell you as someone who did it all wrong through his 20s. That if you live paycheck to paycheck and your income goes up, but your spending goes up, you're not going to get ahead. You need to have those conversations. You need to live on less. You need to minimize expenses. I call it playing good defense. You might call it sacrifice. Others call it living below your means. I don't care what it is, but you must live below your means in order to be successful in this business. So number 2, real estate investing offers nearly limitless options, but you only have to be good at one to win the game of financial freedom. Again, there's wholesaling and flipping and notes and storage and mobile homes and lease option and subject to. And I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. But here's the deal. You only have to master one. Frankly, you don't even have to master it. If you just get good at one of those, you can be financially free. And that's pretty outstanding. So don't start on one and then go somewhere else and then go somewhere else. Get good at one. If you have a full-time job and you already have all these other things going on, please don't create distraction by creating a focus that takes you in lots of different places. I promise you, it is 100% okay to be good at only one thing. I retired financially free because I was a boring buy and hold landlord for 15 years. Never did anything else, lease options or flips or any of that stuff. And thankfully, over time, we got there. And again, I think if we would have divided focus, we would not have gotten there. So just realize that, yes, real estate investing offers lots of ways to move forward, but you've only got to be good at one to win the game. Here's one that really hurts some people. Your personal network matters, and you must remove the proverbial weeds and continually add new members as your network equals your net worth. So let's talk about the weeds. These are, sometimes called the battery drainers. These are the ones that, they're negative and they call you crazy or tell you all the bad things that can happen. And if you don't remove these weeds, they will eventually take over. And that's unfortunate. In addition, you need to take this opportunity to network. You should always be looking to grow your network, adding more people, because your network is tied to your net worth. It is amazing that the larger your network grows, the more deal flow, the more options you'll have, the more people you'll meet, the more access to money. It's just the way the world works, and you need to appreciate that. Working part-time in this business can lead to full-time income, as you do not have to keep growing to get bigger and bigger if you do not want to. Bigger does not equal better. And this is one that got me, right? So we spend 15 years investing as a side hustle. We get done. Now I'm a type A individual. I think I have to do all these big things, but I don't have to, right? I don't have to get bigger. I don't have to have employees. I don't have to go from 1 deal a month to 10 deals a month. There's nothing wrong with just being okay. I believe a lot of people get bigger because of their ego. And when your ego gets involved, you start writing checks you don't have to. The market turns, and frankly, it can crush you. Don't let your ego force you to be bigger than you want to. If you're happy where you are, be happy. It's 100% okay. Being conservative with financing is not sexy, can slow growth, but it is the only way to survive and thrive long-term, as market cycles are real and you could be very dangerous if over-leveraged. Here's the deal. The market cycles are real. They go high and then they turn around. Lending could be easy and then hard. The only way you can really set yourself up for success is to be conservatively financed. So if the market turns on a dime and stuff is worth half of what they are and rents are 20% lower, you can survive and hold on. Because the bad times happen. My history says they don't last nearly as long as the good times. And what's really unfortunate is there are people that ride the good waves the last 5 to 7 years, for example, that don't heed this warning of conservative financing. They are over leveraged, and when the market turns, the dominoes will fall and the house of cards can implode. I've shared many times that I saw people worth $10 million on paper be bankrupt in 9 months. It's not fun. Real estate investing offers both short-term money via matching buyers and sellers and long-term wealth through ownership. And one should never confuse income with wealth. Here's the deal. You can flip, wholesale, lease option, all these other things up front. That is short-term money. That is active income. And you typically get that by being a matchmaker. You are finding motivated sellers with active buyers. That equals short-term money. However, if you want to be wealthy, you really want to have true wealth, legacy, all these things I hear about, you need to be ownership. You need to own something. And you need to own traditionally lots of some things. So don't confuse short-term or active income with wealth. They're very, very different. Interest in real estate investing runs in cycles, and it is very rarely ends well when the masses jump on the idea as the way or the asset class to wealth. Dumb money always follows smart money. So I saw this in 2008 when everybody started becoming flippers and they started using easy access to financing to buy houses they didn't plan to live in. They used liar loans. Prices kept going up and up and up, and it worked, and then it didn't. And it didn't spectacularly. I'm afraid this could happen again in today's market because the single family housing is pretty good financing today. As far as strictness, maybe it's apartments. Maybe it's all the multifamily investors and the syndicators that are becoming the dumb money, and they're following people that have proven success. I don't know if it's true, but I fear that dumb money is following the craze in multifamilies, and it may end badly in the years to come. Getting out of the rat race fast is not usually done by growing your income, but instead getting comfortable on living on less. You need to understand a need versus a want. It's the rare individual that can grow their top line or income fast enough to outpace their spending. Most people, when they get the raises, the bonuses, the checks, their income goes up, sure, but so do their expenses. And don't forget, when your income goes up, your taxes go up as well. Uncle Sam wants their piece. So realize that if you're going to get out, you need to get comfortable living on less. You need to get comfortable understanding and feeding your needs and ignoring your wants for now. This concept of need versus want is not very well understood or appreciated traditionally in the American economy. We are an economy that is built on want, and that is why we are consumer driven. And that's why most people don't get out of the rat race, because their expenses rise to their income level. And if you want out, lower your expenses. Real estate investing is a people business, and that means bad things will happen, as that is just life. Don't let these events throw you off track, cause frustration. Just deal with it and move on. Real estate investing is absolutely a people business. I thought it was Excel. I thought you could do everything online. But when you're attracting motivated sellers, matching them with buyers, or dealing with tenants and contractors and property managers and agents and lenders, it's all people. And again, when you're a buy and hold landlord and you own property that people live in, stuff breaks, people disappoint you, just bad stuff happens. You can't let these one-offs frustrate you and prevent you from moving forward. You need to just deal with them and move on. And the last one, perhaps my favorite, frankly. Real estate investing is a wonderful business, as anyone can be successful in this business, as it does not care about your history, sex, age, race, religion, etc., etc. I have been lucky enough to interview ex-cons, high school dropouts, teenagers, people in their 50s, just of all walks of life. Real estate is a non-emotional asset. It doesn't care who you are, where you've been, any of that. So anybody can be successful. And I promise you, if you think you're unique, there are hundreds, if not thousands of people just like you that are being successful in real estate investing every day. So realize that, yes, real estate investing can be your key to financial freedom. It can be your key to get out of the rat race. You will have to work. You have to know your numbers. You have to, network and all these other things we've talked about in the previous 9 uncomfortable truths. But I promise you, there's nothing about your history that could prevent you from being successful in this business. So again, this is Michael Zuber with One Rental at a Time. I want to thank you for watching this. This has been a good one. I am going to make this the new opening video to my free real estate investing course available on Teachable. It is called One Rental at a Time Works. Have a great day. All right. So that was fun. I hope you appreciated those uncomfortable truths. Again, it will be the opening video to my free real estate course. I guess I'll put the link in the comments below. I think if you just go to teachable.com, you can type One Rental at a Time Works or search One Rental at a Time Works, and it will bring it up. Again, 100% free, not asking for anything, no emails, no nothing. Just like this YouTube channel, it is absolutely free and something we give away to help people. All right, everybody, have a great day and take care.